Hello friends, you're the Lonesome Gamer and I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons, the Wrath of Ashardalon. And if you've seen my second video of the series, there were two versions of that. And the first version I forgot to do the villain phase of Emeril, and because I wanted to finish her turn, I uploaded a second version that included the villain phase. So yeah, if you only seen the first one, you might check the last 5 minutes of the second one to see the villain phase of Emeril. Okay, so let's see here. The scenario basically wants me to find the treasure item. It's underneath one of these 4 treasure cards or treasure markers here, and I can flip a treasure marker if I'm standing next to it and if the tile doesn't have a monster on it. So I'm not absolutely sure now what happens if I'm standing, let's say, next to the marker here, if the tile of the hero or the treasure tile, which of these tiles is not allowed to have a monster on it. So I decided now that if I'm standing on the other tile, basically both tiles should not have a monster on it. Okay. So, and Ashardalon is also on the board. He's coming from behind. And if I find that that treasure, then I can run for it, try to find the secret entrance or the secret exit, or it might be a secure exit, I'm not absolutely sure. And if I find that exit, then and I make it with my hero that is carrying the treasure onto that tile, then I win the scenario. So not everybody has to leave the dungeon. But of course, if I lose this healing surge and I would need another one, the game is over and I've lost. Okay, so let's see now. It's again Brunor Battlehammer now. And well, I had a plan. First I wanted to stay out of the of range of the gargoyle here, because it says if the gargoyle is within 1 tile of a hero, it attacks, otherwise the gargoyle does nothing. So might be a good idea to try to get here or there. And yeah, so I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that hurry up ability. And I'm going to run with Brunor Battlehammer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guess I'm going to move here, because if I'm standing next to the Rage Drake, he's actually not that bad, because then he's only biting. He's using his rending bite, which is not that bad as the charge. So Okay, I'm moving here. And I'm actually not sure if I should attack that Drake, because if I do that, if I really manage to bring him down to 0 hit points, then I had to flip this, and then he becomes enraged and becomes even more dangerous. So I think that's not a very good idea. I guess I will actually not attack him. I'm just staying there and end my hero phase there. So now if I end my hero phase next to a tile, or I guess that also applies if you're standing on one of these treasure counters, then you are allowed to pick it up. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And let's hope we'll find the treasure. No, these are 200 gold points. So it's just a bag of silver, but at least something. And then we will try to explore that next tile here. And that is good because we don't have to draw an encounter card here. But of course we have to draw a monster card. But if you remember, we've drawn that treasure, Moment's Respite. So that means we can draw this card instead and place it here on the discard pile. And we don't have to draw another monster here. So I think that was good. And then we have to activate the villain. So it's the Rage Drake that goes first. And yeah, he's adjacent to a hero, so it attacks the hero with a rending bite. Okay, so that's a +8. Okay. So, well, oops, damn it. Okay. He needs a 9 to be successful. Nope. No success here. That's pretty cool. Okay. And then we have to activate the monsters. So we start with the rats. Oh no, wait a second. We have to activate Ashardalon, of course. So he moves one tile closer. So he moves here. It's not so great. And then we can activate the monsters, and there is the rat swarm here, so that moves also here. We have the human cultist, which moves here. And the gargoyle does nothing. Okay. So that was Brunor's turn. And now it's Wolfgar. And, well... Okay, and, well, actually Wolfgar, he's not attacking this guy. Guess I let him live. Just turning around in sheer panic when I'm hearing all this battle noise and the dragon coming closer. And I'm also trying to run for it. I got a speed of 7, so that allows me now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and I do this, well, maybe 4 actually. I do this because, again, I don't want to. On the other hand, I would not trigger the gargoyle anyway. So I could actually think about, That's hard to say. Okay, I guess... Actually, I guess I'm going to move here. I think that's okay. And then I can attack the skeleton. And, well, I'm going to use my Aegis Fang. Got a +4 bonus and +5. So, I need a 7 to be successful here. Yeah, just made it. That's okay. So the skeleton is killed. Two more experience points. And I'm allowed to draw a treasure card. Potion of Rejuvenation. Well, this is great. Flip up one of your used powers. Okay, let me see. Huh. Okay, I think I'm gonna give that potion of rejuvenation to okay, I think I'm gonna give it to Brunor. So he might use the precise strike, for example. That's a pretty strong attack. Okay. So, and then we're allowed to flip this card, and yeah, awesome, that's the treasure. Very good. And it allows us to draw a treasure card. And that's the Potion of Speed. Okay. So actually, I think I'm not allowed to use this thing because I guess I have to take this treasure with me out of the dungeon, because this is basically the goal item. And I had to discard it if I use it, so I think I'm not allowed to use that. Anyway, I mean, we gotta ask ourselves if this thing was worth all the trouble, but okay. So, and then we have to draw an encounter card, I'm afraid, because we didn't explore. So let's see what we get here. Volcanic spray. Well, this is again from the Legend of Drizzt, and it applies only to heroes on volcanic vents. But there are no volcanic vents here in the Wrath of Ashardalon, so I will not use that card. Oh gosh, here we go. Ashardalon breathes. The red dragon breathes fire, engulfing the room in flame. If Ashardalon is not okay, attack each hero within one tile of Ashardalon. Okay, well, luckily nothing happens here. After the attack, shuffle this card face down with the top 3 encounter cards and return the 4 cards to the top of the encounter card deck. Okay. That wasn't so bad, actually. Okay, and then we're going to activate the Kobold Skirmisher, and he simply moves here. Okay. Fine, so... well, that wasn't that bad. Very good. We found that treasure. So all we need to find now is that last exit, and then we're happy. And actually, wait a second. I forgot to activate the villains. Okay, so that's what we got to do. We start with this guy again. So he's attacking again Brunor. And where is the die now? Ah, here. Okay, and he's got a +8, so he needs a 9 to be successful again. Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit. Okay, so that means 1 hit and move the hero 1 tile away from the Rage Drake. Okay, so that means now that we will move, well, yeah, I guess I'm gonna move then. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna move here probably. Okay. And yeah, then it's okay. Let me see. Yeah, that was the Rage Drake, and we take 1 damage. So, and then it's again Ashardalon, and he moves now here. So he's now definitely coming a little bit too close. So now it's Immeril, and let me see. Maybe we should use now our cloud. I'm not really sure if I even want to do that. I'm not sure on which tile I should place it actually. I think I could place it here. That would kill the kobold. Well, maybe it's not such a stupid idea to place it here, because it would kill the kobold then pretty soon, I guess, and the red swarm too. So that would give me then, would give me at least 2 experience points and maybe also 2 treasures that I wouldn't gain otherwise. So I think that's okay. I guess I'm going to do that. So I'm going to place the freezing cloud here. One freezing cloud token. Let's see about that. Okay, and at the end of your hero phase, remove 1 token from the freezing cloud marker and deal 1 damage to each monster. It's not that great actually. Anyway. Okay, so and then I can move with her. Well, she's got a speed of 6. Okay, so I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna move 7 then. That's okay for me. And I won't attack, of course, but I'm gonna explore this dungeon tile. Yeah, okay. Okay, and we have another black arrow here. So we have to draw an encounter card and of course a monster card. This is an Orc Archer. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, okay. That's this guy here. And we're gonna place him here. Okay. And then we gotta draw the encounter. And that's again a Ashardalon Breeders. And because there is no hero within one tile, nothing happens. And then we gotta shuffle that stuff again. Okay, actually I forgot to remove one token now from the freezing cloud marker, and that I gotta do this usually at the end of my hero phase. And now I could deal 1 damage on each monster on that tile, but this won't happen right now. Okay, yeah. Then we come to the villain phase, and we now have to activate this guy, and that's a little bad because he's really nasty. He now comes with this the Rage Drake is within 1 tile of a hero. It moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks with a raking charge. So yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm actually not absolutely sure. I mean, he could also move now here. It doesn't really say that it has to be on the same tile. It just says he moves adjacent. So I would suggest he moves here. And that might be useful then in the future. We might be able to run away if we place this guy here. Okay, and then we have to roll, and we got a +10. So Wolfgar, yeah, if he has a 2, it's actually a hit. Yeah, okay, fine. And that's 1 hit point. And in addition, Wolfgar is dazed. So it says you can only move or attack, not both. I wonder if I still can move twice. I guess not. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But okay. And then we got to move Ashardalon closer, and well, he's now here actually. Okay, and finally we got to activate the Orc Archer, and now I can actually use my Scroll of Monster Control. I could use it if I wanted to, but I don't think it's necessary actually. Okay, I don't want to use it right now. So yeah, the Orc Archer is within 2 tiles of a hero, and it attacks the closest hero with an arrow. So in this case, I think it does not make a difference, so it will attack Brunor. And he's got a armor class of 17, so we got a +6, so the Orc Archer needs an 11. And he does have that. So that would be 2... Yeah, these are 2 hit points. And, well, I think that's fine. I think that's not such a big deal. I was thinking about using the lucky charm, but I think I'm strong enough to take these hit points. Okay. And yeah, that's it then with Immeril. Okay, so then it's Brunor, and well, okay, the gargoyle is now a problem because he will attack Wolfgar, and that's pretty painful. Damn it, that's not a good idea. I'm really thinking about going back, trying to help him out. Maybe that's a good idea. Okay, well actually it's not as bad as I thought. Because first we have to activate the villain. And if we do that, and that villain hits, then Wolfgar is pushed away onto another tile. So there's a pretty good chance that the gargoyle won't be activated at all. So what I'm going to do then is I will move with Brunor. First I'm gonna place my stance now again on the Clan Battlehammer shield, and then I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna attack that orc archer. So what I need is that guy has a 13. That's actually not such a big deal. Got a 7. Yeah, so all I need is a 6. And I have that. Okay. So the archer is killed, which gives me another experience point. And I'm allowed to draw treasure. A lucky charm again, reroll a die, that's not bad. So simply place it here. Okay, and well, this guy is killed, of course. And then we're going to explore the tile up here. And damn, another black one. So, well, let's draw a monster card first. Another Kobold Skirmisher. That's not such a big deal, actually. Although now both of them are activated. But still, I think it's okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Here we are. So we place this guy here. And then we come to the phase where we have to draw an encounter. Cunning disguise. You are revealed as a monster in disguise. What? Place a new monster on your hero's tile, then place your hero in any square of the start tile. Well, that is weird. It would be pretty awesome if that would happen to Wolfgar, because then he could simply move the dungeon. He could simply leave the dungeon through this starting staircase And we would have now immediately won this game. But like this is obviously not the case. So well, I'm actually thinking about canceling this. So I'm gonna pay 5 experience points. I have enough to do that. I still have 5 left. And now the event is cancelled. Okay. Then we gotta activate the first we gotta activate the villain. So we start again with the Rage Drake, and now it would be good if this guy would hit us. So we got a +8 now. So that means we need a 4 to do a successful bite. Great, that's a 1. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to play the Lucky Charm now. Because I want to be bitten. I think that's definitely a good thing. So let's roll again. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's a 7. And now that means I take 1 hit. And in addition, I can now move the hero 1 space away from the Rage Drake. So I guess I actually move here. I think that's cool. I'm gonna move him here. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's definitely an advantage, I think. Okay, and then it's Ashardalon, and instead of attacking me, he's now moving here. Okay. Yeah, good. Well, fine. Okay. Then we have to activate these all these monsters here. We start with the Red Swarm. That moves now here. The Human Cultist moves here. The Gargoyle does nothing. And the Kobold Skirmisher, he attacks and he's got a +9. So I got a 19 armor class because of the Clan Battlehammer shield. So he needs a 10 to be successful. And no 10 here. So the Kobold missed. Fine, I think it's looking good. It's now Wolfgar, and he's dazed. And, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, he could move here, actually, and try to explore another tile. Maybe that's a good idea. You can only move or attack, not both. Okay. Well, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess he's gonna move there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's cool. And then oh, wait a second. Actually, I forgot to activate this Kobold Skirmisher too. I only activated this one, but once when there are 2 of the same species in play, then if one of them is activated, you also got to activate the other one. So that means that this Kobold Skirmisher now also moves, and he moves right here. Okay, well, and then we can explore this area here, and the dazed condition goes away. Discard this marker at the end of your hero phase. Okay, so let's explore and let's hope for the best here. Yeah, here we go. The tunnel exit. A hero on the stairs at the end of his or her hero phase can leave the dungeon. This is pretty awesome. So if we manage to get here with Wolfgar, we have won that scenario, and it looks pretty good actually. So, well, let's see. First we got to draw a monster. Oh, well, that's a tough one. That sucks. Dinin Doerden Drider. Well, that's a tough one at the end. Phew. Okay. Holy shit. I didn't expect that guy here. So this is actually now this monster. And you can see this thing is pretty dangerous. But I think in the end we still can also kill her. Let's see. Okay. Damn it. I didn't expect that thing there. Fuck. Okay, well. So let me think this through a little bit. This is now getting dangerous. Well, okay, we gotta draw an encounter card, that's sure. A volcanic fault. A rumbling fissure sprays lava in all directions. This trap tile counts as a volcanic vent tile. Trigger the trap during your villain phase. Each hero within one tile of the volcanic vent takes 1 damage. Okay, let me see how bad is this. I think I will take that card. I think I will actually. I will not cancel it. Okay, so here we have now our volcanic fort. And we're gonna place that here. And now Wolfgar and Brunor, they take both 1 damage. Not a good thing. Now there's really hell breaking loose here. I mean, they just made it, and now we got this spider or whatever, and this volcanic fort. Okay, fire everywhere. Okay, then we got to activate the villain now. And so I think we start with Ashardalon. It's not a big deal. We simply move him here. And then the Rage Drake. If the Rage Drake is adjacent, no. Within 1 tile, no. Otherwise, the Rage Drakes move 1 tile toward the closest hero. Okay, so that means that this one simply moves here. And this is it then. Okay, fine. Then we come to the monsters, and we start with the Kobold Skirmisher now. And the problem is that we again have to activate them both. So this guy now moves in here. And now this guy again attacks, and he attacks again Brunor. Because he's closer than the other one. So this means we got a +9. And Brunor has a 19, so we got to roll a 10. Yeah, okay. That's a hit. And now it's this Drider. It moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks that hero with a sword. After the attack, pass this card to the player on your right. Yeah, that's the point. I mean, this thing is attacking like a crazy guy. But okay, first we'll move him here. So he's kind of in range of Brunor. So, and now, because he's still adjacent to Wolfgar, but he will attack Wolfgar because he was the closest one before the Drider moved. And, well, that's looking not so great. +8 is the attack of the Drider, and if he has a 4, it's a hit. Yeah, fantastic, that's only a 3. This is just amazing, because otherwise Wolfgar would have been just 1 hit point before going down. So that was cool. But still we have to pass the attack now to her. But still maybe we find a nice way to handle the situation now. Okay, so it's now Immaril. So let's see what we can do. Okay, I think actually I will simply move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces here. And that's it then. Yeah, and then in addition this is basically it. This is all I do with her. Then I'm going to draw an encounter card. And that's again a Ashardalon, but that is not so bad because there is no one within reach here. By the way, did I activate these guys? Damn, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I did. Okay. Gotta check that. If I activated them at the end of Wolfgar's phase. I'm not sure about that. Okay, yeah, that's good. I didn't forget that. So, and then we come again to the villain phase, and again we're gonna activate the villain. So this one moves here, and that one moves also 1 space closer. So, and now we come to the monsters, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use now the scroll of monster control. And I'm gonna play this on Dinin Duodin Drider. You temporarily take control of your foe. The monster does not act normally. Instead, place the monster in any square within 1 tile of it. If it is adjacent to another monster, attack that monster. Okay, so basically I'm gonna let that be here, but it's gonna attack the kobold. And we got a +9 is the attack and it does 1 damage. Okay, so to kill the kobold we need a 4, so that should be possible. Yeah, great. So the spider, or the drider, has eaten the poor kobold, and this was this guy actually. So yeah, it's killed. Well, here we go. Oh yeah, it's another experience point, and I guess I also gain a treasure here. Scrimshaw charm. Reroll the die. This carved piece of bone from a knucklehead trout grants his owner good luck. Okay, we can use this anytime, so yeah, that's a good thing. And well, I think I'll actually give it to her. Fine. So yeah, and now this is an interesting question, because we did that. Actually, this tactics here doesn't apply anymore. So I really gotta ask myself if I have to pass the card still to the player on the right. But I will do this, I mean... yeah, I think I will do that. So I'm gonna place it here to Brunor. Okay, and... yeah, that's it then. Okay, and then it's Brunor, and it's just a pleasure for him to kill this ugly drider, I guess. So he now moves away from the dragon, I think, and then he's gonna use the precise strike. It's got a plus 11 here, and well, the drider has a 16, so I need a 5 to be successful. Nope, but I'm gonna use my lucky charm, and I'm gonna roll again. Yeah, that's a 10. This time I was doing good. So these are 2 hits now. I gotta flip it. But this thing has 3 hit points. But then I'm gonna use my power strike. And that gives 1 additional damage. So we managed to kill this drider. Very good. And this thing gives us 4 experience points, which is a lot. Okay. So I think that was possibly the last threat in the game. We have to draw an encounter card, but we can cancel that, whatever it is. Well, that says Grey Ooze. What? A pseudopod emerges from a puddle of grey ooze on the ground and strikes at you. What? Damage 3? Okay, we don't need that. We have enough experience points, so we easily can cancel that card. Nothing happens here. And then we come to the... well, actually I made a stupid mistake here. I went here, which means I gotta explore again. That was stupid. I forgot that. Okay. Yeah, I have to explore. So actually, damn, that was not very clever. And that's a water elemental. Okay, so this is not this one that shows up here. Okay, anyway, because that was a black triangle, we had to draw an encounter card. And then we have to activate the villains first. So that means that Ashardalon will move here. This guy moves here. Then we got to activate the monsters, and we got a lot of them now. We got the rat swarm, which moves here. We got the human cultist entering this space. The gargoyle does nothing, and the water elemental moves to the closest hero's tile and attacks each hero on that tile with a surging wave. Ah, okay. Okay, so it moves here. And I think actually it should kind of remove this volcanic fort. It would be a thematic idea, or it should simply cook and boil away or something like that. But anyway, let's do this now. We got a +8, and we start with Brunor. He's the first one to be attacked, and that's not enough because he's got a 19. That's just ridiculous. And then it's Wolfgar, and we roll a 4. Wolfgar will take a hit, but it's still not enough to kill him. Nope. Nothing happens here. And finally it's Immeril, and we need a 6 here to be successful. Yeah, okay. So Immeril takes 1 more damage, but that's fine. That's not that bad. Okay, and this is it then. That was the end of Brunor's turn. Okay, and then it's Wolfgar, and well, he can simply move, and that's what he does, and he enters the staircase, and then we win the game. Because we made it with the treasure out of the dungeon. And this is it. Ta-da! Okay, I think it was a nice, entertaining game. Although again, I didn't use my healing surge. So I got the feeling, as long as you're not playing the scenarios where you have to kill the real bad villains, the game is actually pretty easy to win. I mean, if you have to kill Ashardalon or so, then it's really tough. The real tough villains, the really bad ones, they are really hard to beat. There is no doubt about that. But if you don't have to do that, the game is not that hard. But it's a lot of fun anyway. And basically it's the same thing that bothers me a little bit. There is so little artwork on the cards. With the items, for example, or also the monsters, no color here. It's I don't know, and also not here on the dungeon. I mean, it looks all the same, which is a little bit boring. But I said that I was complaining about this already in my Ravenloft video, so no more words on that. Fantastic game, I love it very much, one of my favorites. I had a lot of fun, and yeah, I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Until then, bye.